see in the title of this video, we'll be doing an experiment, which is the exclusive OR gate, or also known as XOR gate, using the simulation application, the Logisim. So first things first, we have to know all the components we are going to use for this experiment. And as you can see in this side of this application, the components are not that hard to locate. And for this circuit and for this experiment, we will be using the XOR gate. So D1, D2 is switch for input 1 and input number 2. In1, In2, and In3 is the output 1, output number 2, and output number 3. So after placing the XOR gate, the inputs, and the outputs, the next thing to do is to connect them to the right pin configuration. So as for input number 1, it is connected to the pin 13 of the XOR gate, and the input number 2 is connected to the pin 12 of the XOR gate. Then the pin 11 is connected to the output number 3. As for the output number 1, it is connected between input 1 and pin 13 of the XOR gate. And the output number 2 is connected between input 2 and pin 12 of the XOR gate. So now let's try to simulate the circuit. For now, let's open the input 1. So as you can see, the output number 1 and output number 2 has lights on it, meaning it has an output, while number 2 doesn't have an output. Now let's turn on the input number 2. Now the output number 2 and output number 3 is an output when it is turned on, while the output number 1 is not. Now let's turn them on together, both at the same time. So as you can see, we have output 1 and output 2, while output number 3 doesn't have an output. Let's now turn them off. So as you can see, all the outputs doesn't have an output. Let's now move on to our next circuit. So we will be having 3 XOR gates. Four inputs. And 3 outputs. And let's start to connect them. So as for the input 3, it is connected to the pin 10 of the first XOR gate, and the input 4 is connected to the pin 9, and the pin 8 is connected to the output number 4. Now for the input 5, it is connected to the second XOR gate, pin 2, and the pin 1 of the second XOR gate is connected between the pin 8 and output number 4. Then the pin 3 of the second XOR gate is connected to the output number 5. The input 6 is connected to the pin 5 of the last XOR gate. Then the pin 4 of the last XOR gate is connected between the pin 3 of the second XOR gate in the output 5. And the pin 6 of the last XOR gate is connected to the output number 6. So let's start to simulate the circuit. Let's open the inputs one at a time. First, the input 3. We have 3 outputs. Input number 4. We also have 3 outputs. Input number 5, we only have 2 outputs. Then input number 6, we only have 1 output. Now let's try to open the inputs 3 to 6 one by one. Let's start by opening the input number 3. We still get 3 outputs. Now the input 4, we don't have any output. Now input number 5, we only have 2 outputs. Then the last one is the input number 6 with only 1 output.